My people, how's everybody doing today? Before we get started, as usual, make sure you hit the like button. It's right down there. And if you don't mind, and if you do, you automatically be entered to win yourself a single stick match. Guys, make sure you check out Sad2 Dave and Apex Alchemy. Make sure you guys subscribe. We just hit 600 subscribers like 10 minutes ago. That is super awesome. I do, though, have like multi-thousands of regular viewers that are not subscribed, and that'd be pretty friggin' sweet if y'all would subscribe. And if you can even turn off the bell notifications just so you don't get any kind of extra binging on your phone. That'd be pretty rad. I'd appreciate it. Also, guys, I make strops if you're interested. I do 2 for $40. That is shipped, and I will load it with a diamond emulsion or compound of your choice. I got some new wood today. Here's the regular wood that I use. It is poplar. It is extremely dense and very good wood for this application. But check out this poplar. This is black poplar, and it is beautiful. I'm going to make a strop out of this as well. So if you're interested in something like that, let me know. Hit me up on Instagram or on here somewhere. All right, guys. So as you could tell by the thumbnail and the knife that is sitting here, today we're going to talk about the ProTech Terzuola ATCF. This is a 3.5-inch bladed automatic and Magnacut. There you go, Magnacut. This is one of the first knives that ever had Magnacut on it, production knife. So that's a cool thing. It has ivory micarta. This micarta is absolutely gorgeous. It is quite smooth, but it's not too smooth to where it would cause an issue with grip. And I want to thank Thomas for sending this, one of the patrons. Actually, I want to thank all my patrons. Thomas is the one that sent this in for me to check out, but all my patrons, Michael, Felix, Courtney, Dane, Ken, Jeremy, Tom, Billy, Thomas, David, Don, Patrick, Charles, and Anthony. Thank you all very, very much. They are keeping this channel going. Anyway, back to this. This has been out for a while, but I haven't been able to get my hands on it. They are quite expensive. They came out right around $500. Now they've dropped the price down to $480. I think it's cool too. The micarta is also in the button there. That's pretty rad. It's 3.14 ounces, and for a automatic knife, that is quite light. It has one of the best 3D milled titanium pocket clips I've ever seen or used. And I don't mean just on a ProTech or an automatic. I mean ever. It is fantastic. Look how thin that is. The retention is fantastic. It slides in and out of the pocket like a dream. It's perfect. It's the perfect pocket clip. And I like it. I like it a lot. I also like Bob Terzuola's emblem here. That's pretty cool. Anyway, it's going to be a lot of gushing on this video. The only real issue I have with this knife, well, I'll talk about that in a minute. I only have one kind of sort of problem with the knife. Like I said, it's designed by Bob Terzuola. He is the godfather of tactical knives. He is a brilliant knife maker, has been making knives for decades, many, many decades. He's an older man, but he's still making knives. He makes a lot of customs, and he does a few collaborations. Also, typically his custom knives are in the multi-thousands of dollars, and the ones I've handled, I've never owned any, but the ones I've handled, they are magnificent. This model comes in a few configurations: carbon fiber, micarta that you see here, smooth micarta. And I believe I saw one that was in desert ironwood, which looks pretty cool. And I like wood, so that's That's cool. And he teamed up with ProTech, who makes absolutely the best side autos on the planet. It is crazy snappy. You give this to some person that isn't expecting it, that thing will fly right out of their hands. And they just make the best side autos on the market, and that's, in my opinion, very powerful coil spring that gives it that extremely snappy action. What else here? This is technically a tactical knife, but I think it's gentlemanly. You know, doesn't look too crazy. Doesn't look dangerous, but it is extremely capable. The ergos are beautiful. It is just a generic, you know, when I say generic, I mean it's nothing that we've never seen before. The handle feels great. This ramp is awesome. It's a little pokey, but that's okay. It's there for a reason. I like it. Anyway, super thin behind the edge. Standard draw point blade. Nothing spectacular either. Not real sharp. It could definitely use a sharpening, and the edge is a little wonky there in the back, if you can see that. I'm guessing this is a factory edge, but this side doesn't look too bad, but it's a little wonky here. It's got a little swell, as you can see. I'm not sure if the hardware is titanium. I think it's stainless steel. The frame itself, the handle itself, is aluminum, and then the micarta, of course. Also, this thing has impeccable balance. I don't want to drop his knife, so I don't want to come up too high, but right behind the pivot, as it should be. Feels great. So, my issue with the knife. Oh, actually, there's another one. Just like most all side autos, they have wiggle. There's not a lot you can do about that because it needs to be free-flowing to deploy. That's not that big of a deal. It's a thing. Thought I would state that. My biggest issue with the knife is the price. Yes, the maker is one of the greatest of all times. His knives are not cheap. It is made in the USA by ProTech. It is using Magnacut, aluminum, and this bone white micarta. In my opinion, this is a $300 to $350 knife, not almost $500. And that's a pretty significant jump there. And I'm not knocking the knife in any way or ProTech or anything. I just think it is grossly overpriced. Maybe when it first came out, it was one of the only knives using Magnacut. So maybe then it was worth that much money, but I just don't think it's worth that much money. So really that's my only issue with the knife. What do I have out? Oh, my daily carry today. Now the Spyderco Police is a giant friggin' knife. So there's a little bit of a comparison. That's all I got to compare it with. But another thing here. See how this hook's here? It goes around the stop pin back there. I think that's really cool. That gives it some, what do you call it? I don't know what I call it. I'm tired and I can't put words together today because I'm a moron. I am drinking coffee. But apparently it's not working real well. And I forgot my lighter in the house, so I can't smoke a cigarette. And I don't want to use the one stick match I have because that's got to go to one of you guys. So I'll probably just cut it here. Make sure you make sure you subscribe. That would be awesome. If you're interested in Patreon, there will be a link in the description. I will be doing another giveaway soon on Patreon and also on the channel. I'm probably on the channel giveaway. I'm probably going to wait to hit 1,000 subscribers. So the faster you guys subscribe, the faster I will do a giveaway And I will do something nice and substantial for 1,000 subscribers. So that's going to be it for today, guys. I have lots and lots of content coming up, so make sure you are keeping an eye out for it. You all have a fantastic rest of your evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Later.